Hi and welcome to this Blueberry Markets video update with me, John Kibler, head currency analyst. In this video, we're going to go through the Forex market wrap, going to identify what happened this week and what could potentially happen going into next week's trading. So, going to start off with some of the news for the week. You can now experience an economic calendar on the Blueberry Markets website. So if you head over to Blueberry Markets, or head over to this link here, basically you can see the news for the week and you can filter them into high, medium and low news. I've chosen the high impact just to highlight basically what happened today, because this was the real news for the week, considering we had non-farm payrolls and some employment data in Canada as well. But essentially, non-farm payrolls were the biggest data set of this week, and what we saw out of non-farm was actually a significant drop in the numbers to what had been forecast. We did see the unemployment rate fall to 3.9% and average hourly earnings were up. However, 199,000 jobs is not really what the Fed are looking for at the moment. They're looking for some strong employment numbers. And usually anything below sort of 250,000 is deemed as a pretty poor number for the US, and you can see that. And that had a very negative impact on the US dollar. We also kind of talked about earlier in the week if the jobs number was already priced in regardless of what happened, because we saw a lot of bullish movement towards this number, and then once it was announced we saw that drop. So it might have already been priced in. We had good numbers on the unemployment rate, so the dollar really fell due to maybe it being already priced into the market. So going on to the dollar index, you can see that candlestick there. That is pretty much after the jobs data came out. We saw a huge move to the downside, coming back down into these weekly range lows. We're still lacking that sort of momentum that's going to take us out of this range. Price still trading within it currently. I need to see, or I'd like to see a clear breakout of the lows here in order to look for opportunities to the downside, and we just haven't seen those yet, but I would like to see a break and a move lower. Moving on to Euro US dollar. So if the dollar index is going to start breaking lower, maybe we will start to get that pullback on euro, potentially back up into this previous area. This 115 could see a move towards, if we do take out these highs. Again, a little bit of a mixed move here, because the market was trending or sort of consolidating here. We were expecting maybe even a move back down into the 112 level this week. However, the market has interpreted that jobs number and the dollar has sold off. So if we can trade back above this 113.86, then maybe we would see that retracement move back up to 115. Moving on to dollar CAD then. So dollar CAD was really one for us to watch this week. We really like CAD opportunities long. Price came up into this supply zone. We saw a nice move to the downside. We didn't get the pullback I was looking for. I was looking for another move back to 127.60 for a short opportunity, and prices carried on. But we are now creating lower lows and lower highs, which is ideal to see price continue to push to the downside. So if we can break these lows that price is at, currently around about this 126 area, if we can break below 126, I think more downside could come for dollar CAD in the short term. Finally then, so the S&P usually is bullish through the month of January. Obviously still early days, it could turn out to be a bullish month still. However, price has broke back below these sort of all-time or previous all-time high levels where price was rejecting before, and we're kind of trading below it, and we've almost formed a bit of a double top on the daily time frame here. So if price was to retest that, start to reject, then maybe we'd see some further sort of downside to the majority of the markets. But I would like to see a little bit of risk on coming in, just because I like the idea of CAD being strong. So I wouldn't mind seeing the stock markets rally next week, maybe back towards that double top neckline. But those are the movers for this week. I hope you enjoyed the videos. If you did, leave this one a thumbs up. Subscribe to the YouTube channel to see some more of our Forex trading content. Have a great weekend, and I'll speak to you soon.